Filipino fans welcome Alex Eala as she begins preparations in Abu Dhabi. Filipino supporters were already visible on the sidelines as Alex Eala began training in the United Arab Emirates ahead of the 2026 Abu Dhabi Open, with the young tennis standout sharing her arrival through the tournament's official channels. In a short video posted by the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open, Eala filmed herself courtside while Filipino fans cheered in the background. "Hi everyone, I am so excited to be back in the UAE, and I can't wait to be back on the court, and I hope to see you there," she said. In a short video posted by the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open, Eala filmed herself courtside while Filipino fans cheered in the background. "Hi everyone, I am so excited to be back in the UAE, and I can't wait to be back on the court, and I hope to see you there," she said. Eala enters the Abu Dhabi Open with a main draw wild card, which she earned after climbing to a career-high singles ranking of world number 49. From the islands to the desert sun, Filipino fans welcome Alex Eala in Abu Dhabi. The desert does not usually echo with the sound of waves, but on this particular arrival in Abu Dhabi, the rhythm of the Philippines seems to follow Alex Eala wherever she walks. It is there in the quiet pride of Filipino fans waiting patiently, flags folded neatly in their hands. It is there in the warmth of their smiles, in the soft murmur of "Kaya and Alex," spoken like a prayer rather than a cheer. Abu Dhabi rises in glass and gold, a city sculpted by ambition and heat. For many athletes, it is just another stop on the relentless map of professional sport. For Alex Eala, it is a place of preparation, of sharpening focus, of sweating under a sun far removed from the tropical skies of home. Yet even here, thousands of miles away, the Philippines shows up. Filipino fans have always known how to travel with the heart. Some of them are overseas workers who have built lives in the Gulf, carrying their culture in balikbayan boxes and late-night video calls. Others are students, professionals, families, people who see in Alex something deeply familiar. She is not just a tennis player training abroad, she is a reminder that Filipino dreams can stretch far beyond the archipelago. As Alex begins her preparations, the courts of Abu Dhabi become a meeting point of worlds. The sound of tennis balls snapping against strings mixes with Tagalog conversations drifting in the air. Someone hums a pop song from Manila. Another fan adjusts a small Philippine flag taped carefully to a water bottle. These details may seem small, but together they form something powerful, a community choosing to show up. What the fans welcome is not merely talent. They welcome discipline, sacrifice, and courage. Alex's journey, leaving home at a young age, committing herself to a sport that demands solitude and resilience, mirrors the stories of countless Filipinos who leave the country in search of growth. That parallel is not lost on anyone watching her train under the desert sun. There is pride, yes, but it is a gentle pride, careful not to burden her. Filipino fans understand the weight athletes carry. They know that support does not always have to be loud. Sometimes it looks like respectful distance, a quiet clap, or a message sent online. "We're here. Do your thing." In Abu Dhabi, that support becomes especially meaningful. Preparation is an invisible phase of sport. There are no trophies handed out for early mornings, for aching muscles, for repeating the same drill until perfection feels closer than failure. Yet Filipino fans honor this unseen work. They celebrate not just victories, but the process that makes victories possible. Alex trains with focus, her movements precise, her expression calm. But every now and then, when she acknowledges a familiar face in the stands or receives a simple greeting in her own language, something softens. It is a reminder that she is not alone in this pursuit. A nation, scattered across continents, is running alongside her. For young Filipinos watching from afar, her presence in Abu Dhabi carries a quiet lesson: excellence has no single address. You can begin in Quezon City, train in Europe, prepare in the Middle East, and still remain deeply Filipino. Identity is not erased by distance, it is refined by it. The fans know this instinctively. They do not ask Alex to carry the flag every second she steps on court, but they offer it freely when she wants to hold it. Their welcome is not a demand for results. It is an affirmation of belief. Belief that preparation matters. Belief that representation matters. Belief that one young woman with a racket can inspire millions to dream a little bigger. As the sun sets over Abu Dhabi, the courts cool and the day's training winds down. The city glows softly, and somewhere between the skyscrapers and the desert, Filipino voices linger. They will return to their jobs, their homes, their routines, but they leave behind something invisible and enduring: a sense of home. For Alex Eala, preparing in Abu Dhabi is part of a long journey forward. For Filipino fans, welcoming her there is a way of saying, "Wherever you go, we go with you." Not in body, perhaps, but in spirit, steady, hopeful, and endlessly proud.